What's up people, welcome back to the Ditto Music YouTube channel. Today we're talking about vocal warm-ups and how you can best prepare your voice for any vocal performance, whether that be in the studio or on the stage. We're also giving away a Shure SM58 vocal microphone, so stick around to the end of this video to find out how you can get your hands on one. Anyway, roll the title. But before we get started, if you're watching this video, the likelihood is that you make your own music, and if that's the case, you're going to need to get yourself a pretty solid distributor. May I recommend Ditto Music. You can get your music onto all of your favourite platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram, and keep 100% of your royalties. We also offer a 30-day free trial so you can try it before you buy it. I will leave all the links in the description box below. Anyway, back to the video. So, vocal warm-ups. Now, not only are they essential for maintaining a solid vocal performance both on the stage and in the studio, they're also vital for preventing injury. So in this video, I'm going to be demonstrating some of the best vocal warm-up techniques that you can use whether you're about to step onto the stage or whether you're about to record something in a studio. And I'm going to be bringing in my good friend Matt Lewis, singer-songwriter, to help me out along the way. Now, you may or may not have noticed, but I am stood up in this video, and that is because the best way to warm up your voice is by being in a standing position. It allows your lungs to fill as much as possible and helps to relax your diaphragm. So let's dive into the first technique. This one is called lip trills. So let's switch over to Matt to demonstrate.
So I find lip trills really useful for loosening up your lips and your voice. You can do it in multiple ways. I like to kind of do it in sort of like a scale. So I go that kind of thing. Another way that I'll often do lip trills is sort of like in a kind of like a pitch wave. So I'll do it like. So if you're going to do it using a scale, sometimes I find it's easier when you've got like an instrument, piano, guitar, and you can kind of work from maybe the bottom of your range to the top. Don't try and strain too much because you don't want to damage your voice. Just kind of get as high as you can and then work your way back down. So I'll do it something like this. I'll go. And then we'll go back down. And so on.
The next commonly used vocal warm-up technique is yawning.
This one should be easy if you're like me and you're tired all the time. But actually yawning is a great way to loosen your jaw, your facial muscles. You don't actually have to do a real yawn. You just kind of have to mimic it, really. So you want to keep your shoulders relaxed, open your mouth nice and wide, and then exhale with your mouth closed. So just like. So once you've done 2 or 3 of yawns without any pitch, you want to kind of add pitch in afterwards. So something like this. So that. And then do it again, but at different pitches. So.
The next technique we're going to look at is humming. Now, there's a natural science to this. The vibrations you make when you hum help to relax your facial muscles and relieve tension that can affect your voice.
Another great vocal exercise is humming. It's a great way to stretch your vocal cords without straining them, and also massively improves your resonance and your tone quality. I'm sure you all know how to hum, but the way that I like to do it is on a scale. So you keep your lips closed and essentially do something like this. So. And so on.
Next on the list, we have jaw loosening techniques, or to put it more simply, massaging the muscles that control your jaw. Having more movement in your jaw is going to make singing way more comfortable.
Jaw loosening techniques are a really great way to help you pronounce your words a little better, sing your lyrics a little clearer in your songs. This one's really simple. All you want to do is have your mouth open and massage your jaw. I also find it's good to kind of raise and lower your mouth whilst you're doing it. So something like this.
Next up, we have Sirens, and you've probably heard these before backstage shows because they help to warm up your voice from the very, very lowest part of your register to the very, very top and everything in between.
So vocal sirening is a great way to kind of practice going through notes without cracking your voice. Essentially, you want to kind of mimic like the sound of a police car, so something like this. Ooh. You kind of want to do that from like the lowest part of your range all the way to the top.
And last on my list of vocal warm-up techniques is breathing. Any good vocal coach will tell you that getting your breathing right is one of the most important things to being able to deliver a good vocal performance.
This may sound pretty obvious, but breathing's pretty much essential. I find this particular exercise really helpful for myself, just in terms of like getting the most power out of your voice. All you want to do is breathe in as much as you can and then let out a hiss sound, kind of like this. And as you repeat that exercise, see how long you can hold that breath for, just to kind of test your lung capacity.
Now, with everything in this lovely industry that we've decided to become a part of, everything takes practice and repetition. So you should ideally be doing these every day, between 10 and 20 minutes of your time, just to nail the techniques. That will then give you the foundation so that whenever you show up to a gig or to a recording session, you can have your voice ready to go in a snap. So, before we get to the end of this video, here are some final words from Matt.
Also, maintaining a healthy diet helps. Try to avoid anything with like high sugar content or dairy. Dairy in particular is just going to create extra mucus in your mouth, as gross as that sounds. Lastly, with all of these vocal techniques that we've spoken about today, especially the ones that involve pitch, the point isn't to be Whitney Houston. You're not trying to sing it as best as you can. You're just trying to kind of roughly hit those notes just so you can warm up your voice.
Now, as Matt just mentioned, your voice is something that needs to be treated with care. At the end of the day, if you're a singer, it is your instrument and it should be treated as such. Just like a guitarist gets home and changes the strings and polishes the neck of their guitar, you should be treating your voice with just as much care and compassion, because it is so important that you don't injure it. So with that being said, utilize all of the techniques mentioned in this video, but just be mindful when you do and don't push yourself too far too soon. And one last tip to add into the mix. I'm not a singer myself, but I work with a lot of them. And one thing I will say, hydration is key. Water, water, water. And also I work with singers that steam their vocal cords, which I've heard helps a lot. So maybe give that a try. So that brings me to the moment you've possibly been waiting for, and that is competition time. Here's how you can potentially get your hands on a Shure SM58 vocal microphone. It's super simple to enter. All you need to do is drop a comment in the comments section below. And this time, we're asking for the best vocal warm-up technique. So if you've got anything specialized that you do on a regular basis and you think it could help people, put it in the comment section below, and our favorite will be winning the Shure SM58 vocal microphone. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. My name is Sean Reynolds. I'll see you again soon for another video. Peace.